Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Open Heavens Teens podcast.
It's a place where we just discuss various issues that we teenagers face.
Today's topic is a very serious one, and it is first about smoking and other addictions.
Yeah, today we're just going to be chatting about things that different teenagers around the world are facing. Many people are addicted to porn, smoking, alcohol. I know this friend that he told me that he was addicted to alcohol. I even asked him how, because it's not normal. He said it's even his parents that introduced him. So anytime I'm around him nowadays, I always dodge. Though today we're not here to judge, we're just going to talk about these things and share ways that we can solve these problems.
Okay, so I'm going to start with smoking. I don't understand why, a lot of times, whether it's in parties or something, that at least one person either has a vape or shisha or something. If I'm being real with you, I'm not really a fan of smoking. Smoking isn't really nice like that. So I want to ask us, why do you think teenagers start smoking?
Okay, so for you though, I don't understand. Peer pressure has become so much nowadays that people just carry a cigarette stick and be like, okay, guy, come and smoke, and they actually do it. A simple yes is all it takes for teenagers to smoke.
Social medias and movies make it look cool. You see a celebrity or any person online, you just see the person holding a cigarette and it looks so cool. And of course, we are teenagers, we are youth. We want to try and now refuse. So that's how the addiction starts developing.
Like you said, you can't lie, it looks cool. I feel like for many teenagers that actually started, it's just let me taste it. And then from let me taste it, it goes on to become an everyday thing, and just like that, they are addicted to smoking. Chronic smoker, lung cancer, hospital. Life goes on.
Okay, so let's talk about something way more hidden and way more common. It's a very common topic, pornography. What are you guys thoughts on this? Because I'm sure we all have various ideas about why teenagers go into it, or why this one friend will not stop looking at something that is not meant for them.
Pornography is the easiest addiction to be addicted to. One click and boom, you see an image or a video that totally transforms your mind. Alcohol, smoking, I don't think it's that calling like pornography. You go online, press your computer, see this. Of course, it will be calling you and you will follow.
Well, it's not a lie about one click. Even if it's not one point that you want to watch, you can just go online, all those redirecting, just click on it and suddenly you're seeing something else on your screen. And you know you're not meant to be there, but let me just wait 5 minutes. From 5, it keeps on going, and just like that, it's an addiction already. You will not stop. The next day, it's not even be redirecting again. You're going there direct.
The crazy thing about it is that it's not just something you just see one day and you forget about it. It stays there, and the button is so attractive to some people. Is it that's the only thing you can think of all day? I watched this movie whereby this guy watched it once and he didn't even have to see it to imagine it. That's crazy.
Another thing is that they don't really talk about pornography that often, and when they do, they're always talking to boys. Girls do these things too, because people are always putting stereotypes on it and stuff like that. Girls will now feel boys will feel they can watch it too and stuff.
I have a question. If you find out that your friend is being addicted to pornography or any other addiction, will you mind your business or you report the person to their parents?
Hey,
I think I'll mind my business, because I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like I'm judging you or anything, but at the same time, I'm not standing for what you are doing.
Wait.
Mind my business, so hey, because people can be touchy. Some people will feel like you're judging. People have their own flaws, so you can pray for them. Prayers.
Me, I will mind my business, because I was not the one that followed you to watch that thing. So why am I helping you to go away from it? It's your battle. I'm not fighting for you. I beg, it's your battle.
We can't say it's our battle, because as for me, I can't mind my business when you're doing something bad beside me, because one day I will still manage and go and talk to you. And if you mention it to me and that day I'm not in the right mind or something, I don't want to. So the Bible rightly said though that anything we don't we can't correct, it's going to be used against us. So if I talk and you judge and you do anything, I walk away. That's your matter.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think teens are scared to talk about these other addictions because they are afraid of being judged?
Yes, yes. They
I
are
think
afraid
so
of
too.
being judged.
Because
Very
if you've
much.
just heard what somebody said now, some of our friends actually need help, but they refuse to come to us because the next day we're telling the next person, we're talking about them and stuff like that.
Yes, they fear being judged because addiction is not a good thing. How can I watch pornography and go tell my parents or somebody that, mommy, daddy, I'm watching pornography, and we are in an African home, and we all know it's not going to be nice.
And I, for one, I will judge you. Just let you know.
I mean-
If somebody tells me, I may not say it to your face, so, but I will have to judge you because I'm human.
See, that's the problem.
I'm sorry.
Everyone is judgmental nowadays. Though honestly, I'm still dodging my friend that drinks alcohol, but we all have to be careful in our own way.
I mean, who has ever played the game of we listen, we don't judge, and someone just trying to say, oh, hi, I watch pornography. I mean, I watched this like TikTok video. The girl was like, oh, we listen, we don't judge. I've watched pornography before, and everybody like, whoa, get out, we don't want to again. That's why they won't tell you.
After we have spoken about smoking, pornography and other addictions, we found out that all these things does not affect our body. It affects our mind. It affects our spiritual life, because the more we do those things, the more we distance ourselves. And it says in the Bible that God can renew our minds. But if you don't want your mind to be renewed.
Okay, so I have a question for us all, though. How do you feel if like someone comes up to you and tells you, okay, guy, I need help, like I need to stop doing this, how do I do? Like, what advice would you give to them, though?
Me, I will actually take you to like a spiritual mentor or someone that I think will not judge you. Like we have our pastors, we have our mentees, we have our teachers or counselors that will help us, that will not condemn us, that will take us in a path of good, because we are humans. We are allowed to make mistakes. Mistakes is one of the things that makes life. So we make all of those mistakes, and we just go to them, and maybe they'll try and help us. But if it does not work, we'll pray to God, and of course God will help us.
I feel it's just a mindset thing. I feel like the more you feed it, like addiction, especially with stuff that you can easily put away, I feel like I will just talk to that person and just try and encourage you that you need to stop, because it's all about your mind. You're the one that makes yourself feel like you're addicted to that thing. You may actually be able to live without it. Before you were doing it, nothing happened to you. So I feel it's still a mindset thing.
Well, if we're being honest, breaking free is not as easy. It's easier said than done. Because you can say, I want to stop. Like, I have this friend. You said that addictions, they only affect your mind. Some people, they're addicted to food. That one is not only your mind, both your body will go along with it. I have this friend. He's basically obese now. And it's getting too much. It's getting quite much. Very much. Every time eating, early morning, afternoon, night, midnight, is eating. Now stop. People, sometimes when I call it out, it's as if I'm being mean. But I also know it's hard for him, because as much as he wants to slim down, he cannot stop eating. So what does he do? I feel like you can start with taking like baby steps. Okay, you can stop midnight eating. That one is it can be stopped. You can stop midnight, you can stop early morning eating, you can stop taking too many snacks, stick to your morning, afternoon, night schedule, and little by little you can actually find that you're making progress. I feel like there's one thing about progress that makes it encouraging. Like, let's say when you try something and you see that yes, it's working, you'll be like, okay, if this can work, more can work. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like first off, I would check, is this person doing it for eye service? Because some people in Nigeria nowadays, everything is eye service. For example, like the food one he mentioned, I mean, the person can just like, people say I'm depressed, I'm eating. You don't say I'm depressed and all of a sudden you're depressed and you carry a bowl of food and you're gulping it, because Nigerian mentality nowadays is crazy. So I would advise you pray, and if it doesn't work, deliverance service is always there.
My own, what me I recommend is all these our addictions, it's better for us to replace it with something good. Like now, if you're addicted to gaming, that your gaming, you can use it to read, exercise. Like your friend that you said is addicted to food, instead of him eating at that time, like midnight, instead of you eating midnight, you go to bed. Instead of you eating a lot in the morning, you eat small and go exercise. The afternoon, you make time for yourself, not make time for the addictions. Because addictions are just, they are earthly things. Like, the devil is using it against us to make us feel good. When you do the addictions and you find out that it's affecting your life, affecting your health, you'll be thinking about your life, and you'll be saying that all these things, are they worth it? But they are not.
Yeah, there's always this guilt afterwards, like after an addiction. Like, let's say after pornography, you know that yes, it's wrong. There's always this guilt after it that follows, but the guilt still does not stop what comes after.
I feel like the step forward is that you should admit that you have some problem. Some people are just like, no, I don't. I just eat a little snack.
Oh, it's true.
Just a little snack.
It's true.
You just you need to tell yourself that, look, okay, I eat a lot. I'm a big bag. I have a problem. Let me stop it now. Because if you do not admit yourself, you're just going to be deceiving yourself, and that addiction is just going to get worse.
I mean, the Bible says, let your light so shine before men that people see the light. If you're addicted to things like pornography and you're going on stage, hey everybody, let's hear the word of God, stop doing this, stop doing that, I'm sorry, nothing is going to work until you rightfully say, okay, I need help. I need to look for someone that will help me. I need to stop being this person that is unreceptive to help. If someone wants to help and I'm like, nope, I'm okay, I don't have an issue. That's all. Like,
and it says in the Bible, to be precise, 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13, and it says, don't allow any temptation befall on you. All of these addictions are temptations. If the addiction now comes on you, you have to pray to God, because that attack is sent by Satan. No man can help you, it's only God. You admit, God, I am addicted to pornography, I'm addicted to smoking, I'm addicted to gluttony, and all of those addictions are not good. And the more you plead to God, there's no way God will not help you. There's no way.
Yeah, to what you said about temptations, I just remembered like this verse that I think my mom always says. I feel like this verse, it has actually like really helped me. It says somewhere in the Bible, I'm not too sure, that there is no addiction, there's no temptation known to man. There's no temptation that you will face that you cannot overcome. That in the midst of that temptation, God will always find a way to make sure that you overcome the temptation, and that you're not the only one that has faced that temptation. Whatever you think that you're going through, forget, there's someone else out there that has gone through it. Forget, there is also a way out of it. So I feel like if we keep in mind that we're not the only one facing this problem, there's a way out of it. We can actually find a way out of it.
Yeah, so I think we need to realize that some people like forget to remember, like they forget that there's a God out there that can help. They forget that all they need to do is just one call to God, and they're like, oh God, I need to stop doing this. Like, help me break that habit. Like, I once was addicted to my laptop. I couldn't do anything without it until someone told me, like, guy, you need to check this out, and I did that, and it was terrible. So I went home and I was like, okay, I need to get rid of this. And nowadays I think it's getting better now.
Like me, for an example, I got addicted to food. Like, I was a very, very big person, like a very, very big person. And I sat down and thought about my life. Guy, you are not looking presentable. People don't take you out. Because shame is not even your person. Shame will catch you. Why am I looking like this? And I made a decision. You're so ill. This is expected to be done. You must have food control. Let's say you see a pot of rice on the floor. You don't just eat everything. There's something called control. You control yourself. Discipline yourself. Because if you discipline yourself, the pain today is going to be success tomorrow.
Yeah, the pain today is definitely going to be success tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so I think, what is your take back from all what we've discussed? Like, what are you going to take with you, like, forever?
Now, I feel like most of us, even if we are not the ones facing these problems, there's someone we know, or someone we know that knows someone that is facing these problems. And I feel like it's not enough to tell them that they have a problem. We have to tell them how to solve it too. You can't just walk up to someone and tell them they are fat. They did not choose to be like that. How did they get slim? And I feel like that's the active step that we should take as teenagers. Don't just point out people's problems. They don't want to know they have a problem. They want to know how to solve it. That should be something that we should be more active about, telling people how to help themselves, because some people actually need help helping themselves.
Like what he said, like, let's say I'm telling you you are fat or something. If I tell you you have this problem, you will like think about yourself. Let me prove this person wrong. If you not try and help the person and the person is not helping themselves, because if I help you but you don't help yourself, it's a fail. Like I know one person like this. He was not very good academically, and I tried to help him and said, "Oh, guy, you are not good academically. Let me help you." When I'll be teaching the guy some works, the guy will be there playing, and I left because if you cannot help yourself, I can't help you. Like it's win-win. Like it's expected to be.
I just want to say that I know it's not easy for that person out there who is dealing with something. People will judge you. It might be easy for us to come and sit down and talk about it, but there is God, and there are plenty places where you can go and get help. So please do so before it even gets worse.
Okay, so my take home is that just seek help. Seek someone you trust. It doesn't have to be that one friend that will spread you, that will cast your matter and the whole world knows. You can find your parents to talk to, a counselor, maybe like someone they are close to. It can be that like so where you went somewhere and you found this person that you suddenly became close to, that you can tell. So I think that's what I'm going to take home. So thank you guys for watching. It's been a lovely time discussing with you all. So I hope you can tune in for the next episode of our Open Heavens Teens podcast. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
God bless you and stay blessed.